Over the years, we've seen a lot of successful cyberpunk movies and TV shows. You got Terminator, Matrix, Black Mirror. Even in anime, we've seen a lot of success in this genre. You got Akira, you got Ghost in the Shell, you got Appleseed. But what you'll find is a lot of the good ones are old, like really old, 2004 and earlier. And it's like that cyberpunk niche and their audience has been slowly fading over the years and people have been losing interest. But today, we're going to talk about a show that has managed to capture the essence of all those old successes without feeling dated or weird. Today, we'll be talking about Psycho-Pass.
Machine gun.
That's pretty sick, innit? Psycho-Pass is a cyberpunk anime that came out in 2012 and is produced by the same company that handled Attack on Titan. Now it's based in the futuristic era of Japan where society is controlled by what is called the Sibyl system. It's a very powerful network of psychometric scanners that measures the person's minds and mentality and produces a report called their Psycho-Pass. This Psycho-Pass shows an individual's criminal coefficient, which is used to determine whether this person has either committed a crime, is planning to commit a crime, or is likely to commit a crime in the future. It's a little similar to the Minority Report movie. And depending on what a person's Psycho-Pass shows, they could be killed, put in prison, or sent to therapy to kind of reduce their criminal coefficient. Now you guys are gonna have to follow me on this one because explaining this next bit is gonna sound a bit complicated, but I promise you it's a lot simpler than it sounds. The story starts with Akane Tsunemori, a new police inspector on her first mission. She's accompanied by a veteran inspector and a group of enforcers. Now, enforcers are people whose Psycho-Pass is showing they have latent criminal potential, but no matter how much therapy they go through, it will never come down. And they are put into work as like lapdogs for the police force and the inspectors. The basic gist being, if an inspector deems like they're a threat to the society, a threat to public, they have the right to kill them, otherwise they'll put them to work to help society. The enforcer we follow is called Shinya Kogami, who in my opinion might be the realest badass to ever hold a strap in any fictional thing anywhere. Speaking of straps, they all carry these special guns called Dominators, which instantly reads its target's Psycho-Pass and adjusts its lethality of the shot. So basically, depending on what your Psycho-Pass is, this gun could either stun you or blow you up like you saw earlier in the video. Now, one of the main reasons I really like this show is how messed up it can get. Like, some of the crimes committed in the show can get really gruesome and wayward and looks like something straight out of Criminal Minds. To be honest, if you don't have the stomach for some wayward crime, some gore, some really messed up fuckery, you might want to skip this show. But it's not like a lot of mindless violence and fodder criminals just doing wayward stuff throughout the whole show. As the show progresses, we're introduced to like our main villains, our main antagonists, and they actually get locked into like deep psychological warfare with our protagonists, which builds a lot of suspense over the episodes. To be honest, this show makes you think more than anything else. Just put into perspective, if you ever watched Death Note, it kind of gets to a light versus L kind of psychological battle. Not as intense as that, but is the general feel of that. The art style and the animation is beautiful and consistent throughout the whole show. Dynamic, action-packed scenes are what you can expect from this show from start to finish. Literally, my only beef with the show is its semi-slow start. Like, the first episode shows you so much crud, and then the next 2 or 3 episodes, I think, are very slow. They do a lot of world building, not a lot of good action scenes packed in there, but I promise you, after that, I think from like episode 4 or 5, the payoff is magnificent. The show has 2 seasons, 26 episodes per season, and a movie between those. No company is giving any show that is not bearing fruit that much money and that much time and that much effort. So that in itself should be an indicator of how good this show is. I'll personally rate this show, I think, about 8.7 out of 10. A solid 8.7 out of 10. If nothing else, this show provides really easy cosplayer days. And me personally, I'm actually trying to buy a real life Dominator gun. So there's that. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. What do you think of what I've said about Psycho Pass? Have you watched Psycho Pass? Let me know. There are links in the description on where you can go watch Psycho Pass. Go nuts, guys. And until next time, I'm gonna see you guys laters.